What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Shane and this is The Shane Show. Alright guys, let's just cut right to it. It is my worst nightmare, fear, whatever you want to call it. So let me just get right to it. Yes, the Skyline is back. So Shane, why is the Skyline back? So last Wednesday, I don't know if you guys remember. If you didn't, check out the last video. Went to take this to Dynocomp. And we get there, get ready to fire it up, start it up, and then the tuner was like, hey, can you start that up again? And let me just show you a quick clip of what it sounded like. Start it up. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it was like starting, it was like, no, 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 and then on that drop right there, he's like, hey, I think this has low compression. Talk about a punch in the stomach. You guys, I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Low compression. And so it's like, all right, let's do a leak down test, let's do a low compression test. And yeah, came back, cylinder 2 has low compression. So guess what I get to do?
Now me and the mad scientist got to rip apart the block and replace the piston rings you fried.
So not sure if it is the piston or the piston rings or the valve, but most likely it is probably the piston rings, just not seated correctly. Do have forged pistons, so I don't think the piston's cracked or anything like that. Hardly even driven it. Oh, so guess what we get to do today? Rip apart the block and replace the piston ring. Cylinder 2. Car life, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely ridiculous. So, all right, let's just get right into it. We gotta rip this thing apart. I'm gonna try and get it done today, smashed out, and then we can go ahead and see what's going on with the rings, but let's go ahead and start with draining all the fluids. All right, so oil's draining. All right, so coolant's draining. Let's go ahead and get a time lapse. We'll go ahead and rip off the intercooler, take off the intercooler piping, and then get the radiator out and start going from there. So let's get into the time lapse. Alright, so quick update. Pretty much have the whole front almost taken off. Got the cam gears that I'm going to have to take off here in a second, and then I'll take off the crank pulley, and then we'll take off the cover and get the front of that ripped off. Turbo looks good. Alright, so let's keep plugging away. Alright guys, so quick update. Intake is out. As you can see right there, and I got it put up over here. So we're sitting about halfway complete, well, maybe a little more than halfway. What is next is we're gonna go ahead and remove the hot side, and then this part's easy. It's just the cams and stuff like that. Super simple to take apart. So I'm going to figure out how to take all this off, but I think this is probably the most time-consuming side, is the intake side. So yeah, we are sitting at about a little shy of 4 hours to get all this stuff out so far. So not doing so bad on time. Like I said, we'll get the hot side out, get the turbo and everything off, and then remove the cams and all that, get to the head. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It is now day 2 of this fiasco of working on this. We've got Nick here helping us out. We're able to get the turbo off. So currently working on the manifold. We'll get this cam off, get this other cam off, and take off the head. It's going to be interesting to see once we take the head off whether or not the valves on cylinder 2 are going to be open. That'll let us know that we've had a problem. I really don't want to have to take the piston out if I don't have to, so we'll go ahead and inspect the head, but let's just get it in time-lapse mode and start taking some of this off. that's where we're at. Trying to get this manifold off so you guys can see that. But very tight spaces. Manifold looks great, but when you gotta take it off, it's not so great. Alright, so manifold's just about off. We got everything loose. Nick, are you bleeding yet? Let's see. It's not official unless you're bleeding. So we got it. The manifold's coming off. Look at that beast. Looks good. Alright, so what we'll do then is we'll take this cover off, much like we did over here. We'll take the exhaust cam off. After we get to this point, all we're going to have to do is just pop off those head studs, and this will come off. So probably about another 15 minutes we'll have this off. Alright, so the head's off, it's down here. We did look at cylinder 2 to see if we could see anything on the valves. Did not see anything. Still didn't see anything, but of course that's just the human eye. We're gonna go take it to a machine shop and then have them look at it. So currently what the engine bay looks like, got parts everywhere. Radiator over there, manifold down there. That's going to be the end of today's video. We'll let you know when we get this back from the machine shop what they say. I really hope that I don't got to take out piston number 2 and inspect that. Hope that they find something here with the valves or something's going on. So just like that, this video's over. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Just like that, Shane Shows out. Peace.